Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome back to Love or Intuition. My name is Jay. I'm your host here today, and I'm definitely excited to dive into some energy with you. Want to let you know that I did a pre-shuffle already for your energy, so your energy is always knocked into these cards. So let's go ahead and get started. Oof, oof, oof. I'm sorry, that was my little jolt of excitement there. I'm super excited. Okay. Let's have one more card. All right. Alrighty, so first I'm going to tell you the messages that I got while I was shuffling was, one, you are saving for something that is going to be very good for you. You're saving. It's like you're, I wouldn't say saving, but penny pinching. You're being very frugal. You're making very smart decisions with your money. Thank you, Spirit. Very smart decisions with your money. Okay. Some of you are saving, some of you are investing. Okay. And it's important. It's important for you to have these nest eggs because there is something really beautiful coming forward and it is about to blow your mind. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the Four of Coins. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. You're carrying a great deal, Scorpio, as you normally are. I mean, you know, if there was any sign that could make carrying the weight of the world look effortless, it would be you. It would be you. And the reason being is because you are just fully aware of what it is that you want, what it is that you like, what it is that you don't. And whatever this thing is, whatever this energy is of you, and knowing that it's something that you want, you are being so conscientious of what it is that you're doing. You know, it's very transformative. It's very new. It's very fruitful. It's very beneficial for you. It's definitely going to be something that benefits your family for years and years and years to come. Legacy is the big thing that I'm hearing here, Scorpio. But it's important to understand that, you know, we can't carry it all. We can't be the person that, you know, assists everyone. Okay? We can't be the person that assists everyone. We have to take our time. We have to take our time. Okay, and out for this energy of what it is that you're saving up for, what it is that you're keeping close, okay? This is gonna be good. Okay, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Emperor card. So when I mean you are moving from moving into embracing this energy of being your own boss. For some of you, you're moving into entrepreneurship. For others of you, this is just you embracing your place, embracing where you are in your life, and understanding that it's okay. It's okay to kind of lean back in your accomplishments. It's okay to Spirit saying watch humility, right? But of course, you know, you want to make sure that you're humble, right? You want to make sure that you're, you know, that you don't get too ahead of yourself. But it's okay to kind of lean into this new position that you're in life. And it's okay to be comfortable in this new position. And it's also okay to not feel like you're responsible for everyone else in the midst of you leaning into this new position. Okay, in your life, you've worked hard. You've worked hard, Scorpio. And not only have you worked hard, but you know, you've done what needed to be done to get you to this point. And yes, you know, remain humble, but don't downplay your position. Don't try to hide. It seems like there's some masking here of like, oh yeah, you know, I'm doing okay. It's like, no, if you're doing good, if you want to take trips, if you want to, you know, go out and do lavish things, you deserve to. And you don't owe anybody any explanations. Not at all. You don't owe anybody explanations for wanting to live and experience your best and ultimate life. You don't owe anybody that. For others of you, this is just getting ready to be a really, really great movement in your life. Like this next chapter is just going to be like, wow. Like the next 3 years, I'm talking about busting through the seams. Like you're going to be like, what? Like, oh my God. Like I just feel like my life is so abundant. I feel like, you know, I have love, I have money, I have, you know, I have the prosperity. Yes. But I also have like the fruitfulness of life. I have all of this abundance in every area of my life. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. And then boom, something else happens. And it's just like, wow, I'm able to take all of these experiences with me. I'm able to go back home and talk to my mom. Talk to my mom. There's something there. Talk to my mom. There's some of you who may have lost your mom. Okay, your mom has maybe passed. For those of you who has lost their mother, I want you to be very clear and understand that she's very proud of you. She's very proud of you. She's very proud of the place that you're in your life and what it is that you have done to achieve all that you've achieved. It may not have been the way in which she would have gone about things, but it's understanding that you had to do it your way, and your way worked, and your way was positive and beautifully reflected in the way in which you went about it, and that there's never any disappointment. And for some of you whose mother has passed, she's discussing your children and just being very happy to see what bundles of joy they are and them, you know, I'm seeing like kids like running into the kitchen. And she's just talking about how excited she is to see it, but also how, you know, she's like in, you know, like still around, still experiencing the joy of your family, and you know, wishing that she could tell them sometimes not to touch certain things or to get away from that or don't climb on that. And then she remembers she's only there in spirit, but it's the joy of understanding that she's with you always, that she's there with you, that she is so proud of who you have become, so proud of everything it is that you're doing, how hard you're working in school for some of you, and she knows that you're going to be all that she knew you would. She knows that you're going to be all that she knew you would. And she's showing me even her being pregnant and carrying you, and the joy of knowing that she had in her womb someone who was going to change things. Someone who was going to change things. Someone who was going to change the world. Someone who was going to change things for their family. Someone who was going to change the narrative in as a whole for themselves, that you will be a legacy that she will be proud of. And for others of you whose mother is living, all of these things still apply. She's very proud of you. She's very proud of you. And for some of you, even shocked that what it is that you pursued worked out and was so beneficial and great, you know? So let's go ahead and look into the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the 3 of Cups And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So keep going. Keep going, Scorpio. Keep going. Don't let up. Keep the same momentum. Whatever it is, however it is that you're working, if you feel like, okay, I'm not working hard enough, allow yourself the room, allow yourself that forgiveness, allow yourself that grace. That's the word I'm looking for. Allow yourself that grace, okay? Understand that you're not going to get everything done in one day. Do as much as you can, and then give yourself grace for the next day to continue and know where you left off, and just continue on, okay? But overall, it just feels so good, and I'm trying not to cry, but it just feels so good. Like, it just feels like it's just like all my work is paying off. Like, all of my work is paying off. Alrighty, Spirit, could you tell us more about this Ten of Wands? I'm hearing, no cards are coming out, but I'm hearing your brother, Scorpio. I'm hearing your brother, and as soon as I say your brother, Magician comes out. So the Magician, yeah, and the Six of Wands has also come out. So there's an energy here of you carrying the weight. Again, I said this earlier, but carrying the weight of your family, and specifically your brother, okay? This is someone who has all the potential in the world. This is someone who definitely knows who they are, and that's not something that they shy away from at all, okay? But it's important to know that you've given them the tools to be great. You have given them so much. And I want you to know that even in you giving them, and sometimes over extending yourself, that there's an energy here where you feel like you've nurtured this person for so long. You've taken care of them for so long. For some of you, may even had a good deal, a good part in raising your brother. And there's good news coming for him. I'm not sure what that news is specifically, because it does feel like it is different for some. For some of you, it's as small as a new job. For others of you, it's as good as him forging his own path and creating a new way for himself, okay? If you take a look at the Six of Wands, she literally is moving towards her congratulatory, happy moment in the midst of the woods, okay? Where some would be lost, he has found his newness. He's found his joy, okay? And for others of you, he will. But it is going to take you taking a little bit of a step back, because again, you've given him everything you can in the realm of succeeding, in the realm of trying to figure things out as best you could. And it's now up to him to get to that next step, because it's not something that is tangible. It's not, financial assistance. It's really a mindset. It's really a mindset. And you see it, and you definitely try to encourage him. You try to keep him uplifted. But these are steps next that he's going to have to take. And these are things that he is going to have to do to move forward in his life, okay? And you've carried it. You've carried the weight of it for far too long. A lot of energy moving, but you've carried the weight of it for far too long. And it's important for you to understand that in this next season, it's okay to release some of that. It's okay to release some of that. For some of you, you've had a brother that's been on your couch for quite some time, and now you're like, listen, I kind of want to move, and like things are working out with my partner, and like we want to move to the next spot, but like we love you, but we don't really want you to come. You know, we're trying to kind of forge, you know, something new, and definitely see ourselves kind of expanding, and definitely want room to do so. Okay. And like I said, for others of you, it's just, you know, caring for them, wanting to make sure you're there for them, but they need an extra push. They need an extra nudge, and you may be the deliverer of that nudge. You may be the deliverer of that nudge just by things evolving in your life, and you just no longer having the capacity to take care of them, or, you know, make yourself responsible for their choices. Because we're all responsible for our own choices, Scorpio. We're all responsible for our own choices. Literally, no fell right on top of the cards for your brother, okay? Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if someone is asking you for something, and you know, if this brother, if another person, whoever it is, if they're asking for something and you know you shouldn't do it, don't. Please don't. Please don't. It is going to be a horrible decision. Please don't do it. Please walk away. Please exit stage left. Please do not give any more than you have already given. It's okay to say no. Let's see what other advice comes out here for you, Scorpio. We have warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay. And that just goes right hand in hand with what it is that you have been working on. Okay. Have you answered your deepest calling? It's coming. It's literally right around the corner. Alrighty, last call out is who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? So if there is an energy, you know, it definitely feels like there is a energy in which there's a lack of understanding in something. Something is triggering you. Something is making you feel obligated, okay? And I want you to be clear that for those of you, especially when it comes to like taking care of other people, I understand that you've been there, okay? Because again, mirroring, I understand that you've been there. I understand that you've had those experiences. But the same way that you found your way out of those experiences, these individuals are going to have to find their way out of theirs. It's not your responsibility to take it all on and make it your problem. Okay? Because truth be told, if you want to be completely honest, for those of you that I am tapping into, no one made you their responsibility. You figured it out. You had to go through hard times. You had to struggle through. You had to sit down with yourself, regroup, figure out what it is that you needed and how it is that you could be a better person and grow. You know, life is about growth. Life is about the decisions and the choices that we make, and they lead us down paths. And at every given moment, we're given warnings. We're given, you know, those stop signs, if you will. And you're only responsible for yourself, first and foremost. Then, you know, you can extend that to your family and to your children, of course, but it starts with you. It starts with you. And in some instances, it ends with you. You know, in some instances, it ends with you. So understand that, you know, even though, like I said, you're seeing things in others that you're like, wow, I've been there, you know, I want to help, I want to assist. Just don't overextend yourself, Scorpio. You know, allow yourself, you know, grace in the realm of understanding that, you know, hey, I know I want to do it all, but I can't right now, and that's okay. That's okay. So I just want to say I love you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for sitting here with me. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye now.